Just wanted to, something I left out, your artist statement, and Megan, who I'm about to introduce you to, is going to talk about that. The artist statement won't be presented to the judges in the initial round of judging. It's going to be purely off-site. At any point that the judges want to see an artist statement, they can ask for it and it'll be shown to them. But at the end, when they're making that final selection, we will be giving them the artist statements then. There's just too many. Last year there were 160 entries. There'll be too many artist statements for them to read over the course of the day. So so that doesn't mean that the artist statement is not important. In fact, the artist statement could be the thing that helps them choose your painting over somebody else's. So, with that in mind, I'm going to introduce you to last year's Neap winner, Megan McCarthy. She's going to talk to you about her experience after winning, and also she's also going to mention a little bit about the importance of the artist statement.
Hi everyone. First of all, I'd like to say good luck if you're entering. My work that won last year was a sculpture, and it was the fourth piece I'd put into Neap, and the other three didn't even get to the finals, ever. So just keep trying. With the way they did the judging last year, they obviously went through them all. They picked the 4 finalists, so the winner of the works on paper, the winner of sculpture, the winner of painting, and whatever the other one is. Photo media. And then when they were actually making the decision between those 4, that's when they went to the artist statement. So in the past I've also gone, they're never going to read it. I think one year I just quickly wrote it as I was handing in my piece of paperwork, like Anne said not to do. And there was another competition that I had won, and I knew they hadn't read the artist statement because they didn't know what my artwork was about, but I didn't tell them that. But for last year, that's what got me to win. They couldn't decide between the 4, they read the statement and went, yep, that's it. The work says what the artist is trying to say. So that's where, yes, it is important. What else would I like to tell you? Coming into NAS as the Neap winner, it's actually been a really nice community. I feel like I've walked in and there are other artists, after leaving university, there are other artists to bounce ideas off. There's people around you, like-minded, other creative individuals. So that's been a really nice experience to be in a space. To have the opportunity to work, for me it was at 6 months, for who the next winner will be 12. To have that opportunity to work on a body of work of your own choosing that's not what your lecturer told you had to do an assignment on, and that you have a full 6 months to work on it, or 12 months, is a really exciting opportunity to go, right, well, let's pull together a real exhibition that can have, conceptuality if you want it to. It's your ideas, but you also have a backup. You've got your mentor to go, right, well, this is what we're going to put in, this is working for it, this isn't working for it. So you're doing it on your own, but you also have this great team of people to back you up. So for me, that's been really exciting, and to be given a space. I haven't used my space a great deal because I have a studio at home as well, but it's all used. But for here, you have a really nice community of other artists to share your work with, so you don't feel like you're alone. And of course, it's really good prize money. So that means you have a free exhibition and all your materials are paid for up front, so you can make whatever you want without having to worry about, is it going to sell at the end? So that's a really, really beneficial thing. Yeah?
Okay, when you know exactly what your work's about and you write a 200-word description, how do you get it down to 50 words? Or how did you get it down?
I usually hand it to my friend Leanne. I go, cut out the fluff. So once for the statement that I handed in for the one that won, it was actually a university statement. So it was really quite large. So then I was like, right, that's not important, that's not important. What is it I'm really, really trying to say? And then I just kept cutting it down, and then you're going, right, well, what word means the same as these 3 words.
Yeah, okay.
And that's usually what Leanne does for me. She goes, this word here means that whole sentence. So that's basically how I've cut it down in the past. It's have somebody else read it. Does it make sense? look at the work and go, well, yes, the statement is saying what I want the work to say, and then it's just, but it is hard to cut it down, so just straight to the point, no fluff, and cut out whatever's really not important to you.